Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we're diving deep into QQQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 5th of May, in the year 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since April 24, 2025, our system has identified QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.03. Now, let us examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 3.98%. This equates to an average return of 0.5% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is situated at the upper section of a broad and declining trend in the short term. This typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction towards the lower segment of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $487.47 would initially indicate a slower rate of decline, but may also signal the beginning of a trend reversal. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential decline of approximately 14.35% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 30.99% to 14.08%. In terms of the longer outlook, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of 6.62%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between negative 8.17% to 19.93% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price within a range of $446.21 to $582.77. Our latest daily update for the QQQ highlights a red day on Monday for the QQQ ETF, which experienced a decline of nearly 0.6%. On the last trading day, which was Monday, the 5th of May in the year 2025, the price of the QQQ ETF dropped from $488.83 to $485.93. Throughout that day, the ETF exhibited fluctuations of 1.02%, reaching a low of $484.10 and a high of $489.02. Notably, the price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days, reflecting a rise of 12.2% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume decreased alongside the ETF, which can be seen as a positive sign, since volume typically follows the ETF's movement. On that day, the trading volume fell by 12 million shares, with a total of 27 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $13 billion and $30 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the ETF reached a peak price of $540.80 and a low of $402.39. Currently, the price stands 10.15%, or $54.87, below the 52-week high of $540.80, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. The latest updates regarding the Invesco QQQ ETF provide insight into the ETF's resilience and potential for growth amidst a mixed economic backdrop. Recent news highlights strong profit margins among the holdings within QQQ, suggesting that companies in this fund are effectively managing costs and optimizing profitability. This could create a bullish sentiment among investors, likely bolstering QQQ's stock price in the short term. Additionally, the ongoing performance of major indices such as the Nasdaq indicates that the QQQ ETF, which tracks the Nasdaq 100, remains a solid option for investors looking for exposure to leading non-financial companies, including prominent tech giants. This consistent performance aligns with the ETF's history of delivering strong returns, with a 5-year annualized return reported at 20.5%. Concerns regarding chip export restrictions have caused volatility for stocks like AMD and Nvidia, but the broader uplift in tech stocks recently suggests that the market is adapting to these challenges. Moreover, as alternative ETFs showing strong returns in defensive sectors gain attention, QQQ investors may need to monitor shifts in market dynamics that could influence long-term performance. Finally, as tech and tech-adjacent sectors continue to evolve, the potential for QQQ to benefit from innovations and trends in communication services and other sectors may support its long-term value. These factors collectively indicate that while short-term fluctuations may occur, the foundational strength of QQQ's holdings positions it well for sustained performance in an ever-changing market landscape. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned QQQ a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned QQQ an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 26th of February, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned QQQ a negative grade with a hold action. The following signals have been identified for the QQQ. The QQQ exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the ETF. Additionally, a general buy signal is present as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at levels around $478.92 and $464.87. A breakdown below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. However, some negative signals were generated, which may influence the near-term development. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, and thus far, it has decreased by approximately 0.593%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces overall risk as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, a buy signal. Pivots, a sell signal occurred 2 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal was issued 19 days ago. The short-term moving average, the buy signal was noted 10 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal was recorded 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, the buy signal was identified 5 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average, a buy signal was noted 9 days ago. The long-term moving average, a sell signal occurred 48 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, a buy signal was identified 39 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. QQQ finds support from accumulated volume at $466, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund has average movements throughout the day, and with strong trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the ETF moved $4.92 between its high and low, which is approximately 1.02%. In the past week, the ETF has experienced daily average volatility of 1.65%. Before we dive into potential trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might indicate that there are low expectations for the company's future or that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, suggesting it could be a good buying opportunity. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for QQQ is at $488.20. If you do not currently own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the ETF, this could be a point worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, QQQ meets its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $467.05, reflecting a decline of 3.89%. This exchange-traded fund experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. There is currently a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals indicate positivity. Despite the ETF being in a declining trend, we conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a favorable chance for the ETF to perform well in the short term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems determine that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 6th of May, we expect QQQ to open higher by 419.10 and begin trading at $486.35. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. We strongly recommend consulting a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.